Rise and shine, it's 8 a.m. My big sis is on the air. Coffee in hand, a prayer in your heart, joy beyond compare. She's mixing faith with giggles, sprinkling truth in every joke. A daily dose of heaven's grace to help your spirit woke. Oh, it's a morning jolt of joy, lifting hands and cracking smiles, walking in the light, chasing doubts for miles and miles. With laughter, love, and the Lord, she's fueling your commute. My big sis speaks, the world feels bright, he's tuning your pursuit. Got kids in the backseat, rush hour traffic blues. Her words turn red lights into praise, your worries she'll diffuse. From songs to punchlines, ever stories heaven sent. A podcast packed with purpose and a grin that's 100%. Oh, it's a morning jolt of joy, lifting hands and cracking smiles, lacking in the light, chasing doubts for miles and miles. With laughter, love, and the Lord, she's fueling your commute. My basis speaks, the world feels bright, tuning your pursuit. Monday to Friday, he's the anchor in her voice, turning daily grind to gold, giving your soul a choice. Dance in your pajamas, sing while you tie your shoes. Grace is on replay, and the jokes, or you can't lose. Oh, it's a morning jolt of joy, lifting hands and cracking smiles, walking in the light, chasing doubts for miles and miles. With laughter, love, and the Lord, she's fueling your commute. My basis speaks, though our feet bright, he's tuning your pursuit.
None of you could hear me. Oh my God, y'all. I've been on mute all this time. I'm so sorry. Well, I did do a prayer. Nobody heard it but me and God, but I did do a prayer this morning. Thank you, Sissy. I'm so embarrassed. I had you guys on mute. Good morning, Mindy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. That's Sissy calling me. I got it, Sissy. Can you hear me now? I hope you can hear me now. See if you can hear me now. Wait a minute. Let me put a note on here. Can you hear me now, Sissy? Let me see on YouTube. Hold on. Let me see YouTube. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. This thing, I tell you the truth, some days it just does not want to cooperate with me. Well, that's not, it wasn't the thing's fault. It was my own fault. Hold on a minute. Let me see. Hold on a second. There we go. Let me see if I'm getting volume now. Okay. It is on now. Okay. Can you hear me, Sissy, now? Let me put a note in here. Can, can you hear me now? I'm so sorry, you guys, that I had you on mute. I'm so sorry. That is so funny. But I did this the other day. Okay, there we go. Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me, Mindy? Okay. So in the YouTube, go out in if you can. Can you hear me, Mindy? Can any of you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Cynthia? Can anybody hear me now? All right. Can you hear me now? Yo, I do apologize. Oh my goodness. Can you hear me, Mindy? Are you still here? Can you hear me on Facebook? Okay, good. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, thank you. Good morning, Katie Souls. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Katie Souls is having her big event tomorrow, you guys. So make sure that you are there to support her. I know Cynthia's gonna be there. Because if Cynthia can be there to support her, she certainly will. And so, you guys, I'm so extra excited that she's getting the opportunity to do her big holiday shoe giveaway on tomorrow. Tell your friends about it. Tell your loved ones, your cousins, your aunts, your uncles, anybody. Tell them to go down there and get their free stuff. God is able. He is supplying your need, but you just have to be in the place to receive it. So make sure you go down there tomorrow. You guys, I apologize that I had you on mute. I feel so silly. But I try to do that in the mornings. So if I'm moving around, while the jolt is playing the song, if I'm moving around, I don't want to be having all of that noise, making all that noise. So that's why I had it on mute. Good, perfect, perfect. Thank you, Sissy. If I mess up, when I mess it up like that and don't have you guys the sound, when I turn the sound on, you still can't hear me on YouTube. So that's my fault. So I do apologize. But thank you for coming back in. Good morning, Cheryl and George. Are y'all drinking your Folgers this morning? I tell you what, they are the cutest couple. Y'all have to meet them one day. But anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying your morning. But definitely, if you guys can get to Denise tomorrow, you guys, she's giving away shoes, coats, and hats and gloves. I think she said, but she's giving it away. She is giving it away. All you have to do is show up. Tell your friends and your loved ones to show up. Don't let them miss out on this opportunity to be blessed. I know. Yeah, she said, yes, they are drinking Folgers. I knew it. I wish I had a cup of Folgers right now. My voice sounded like Kermit the Frog's auntie. I wish I had that. It would feel good right about now. But This subject is, what is God doing? What is God doing? And it's so amazing that he is doing things in our lives that we don't even realize he's doing. We get all discombobulated, all upset because things aren't going the way that we want them to go, or things don't feel the way we want them to feel. Well, I'm here to remind you that your ways are not his ways. Neither are your thoughts his thoughts. That's a real thing, you guys. Good morning. Oh, she says, good morning, beautiful sissy. Good morning, beautiful sissy. Right back at you, honey. Praise God to everyone everywhere. God is a good God. He's working it out. Thank you, God, for favor. And then she was saying about not being able to hear me, but she can hear me now. And look, Mindy, it is so good to see you on here. Thank you so much for joining. And I was going to say, and my big sis speak. I'll give it speak to myself, y'all. Anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm so excited for you, Denise, that you get a chance to have your big event again tomorrow. Good morning, Clovia. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said she wish she could send me a hot cup of Folgers. I do too. Y'all, you know what? Let me tell you, one time I have a cousin. I used to like eating, I don't know why, but I used to like eating the folded potato chips. And so my cousin, we would go to Ronald, often back in the day. But she saved me some folded potato chips. And y'all, she had been saving them for months. When I got to Ronald, she's like, I saved you some folded potato chips. I was like, thank you. I was like, oh. Does she want me to eat these things? I said, how long you had it? She said, I had it for a long time. You could tell they had no crunch, no nothing. They were just kind of laid up in the thing. It was pretty scary. But anyway, I'm not gonna say whether I ate them or not, just in case she's listening. But ew. But the gesture was so sweet, and I know if you could send me a hot cup of coffee, you would. That's gonna be something that's gonna be well. You're gonna be able to do it like that in the near future. Well, I guess you really can through DoorDash and stuff like that. But child, I'm telling you, it is something. Our lives have changed like nothing in the world. Everything has changed, y'all. And look, this one I was talking to y'all about the friend of thanks, this Friendsgiving. That's how you say it. Friendsgiving, yeah. Where your friends get together, and it's talking about hanging out without breaking the bank, hanging out with friends without breaking the bank, just popped up on the screen on the TV, because friends are hanging out together. Friends are doing things together. Instead of spending a whole lot of money, they're getting together for game night. They're getting together to, do whatever. Some of them getting together just to sit down and talk, have conversations and stuff. And this girl right here, she's got a big old group of people, friends that hanging out with friends without breaking the bank. I'm gonna have to find out who she is. And let me turn off my TV so I can stop looking up at it, because y'all know I can be quite distracted. But anyway, today is November the 19th, and what I want to talk to you about is this. I want to talk to you about not being too upset and worried about whatever's happening in your lives. What is God doing? I don't know what God is doing, but I know he's doing something. I know he's up to something. I know that he's changing our lives. I know that he is not going to let things continue to go as they are going. Things, I'm just going to say things, not going to pinpoint what things, but so you can pretty much guess. We have a whole lot of things going on right now in the world. We have a whole lot of things going on in the government. We just have a whole lot of things going on that we don't understand. But guess who does know? Our God is like the ultimate chess player, right? He knows exactly where every piece is on the board at all time. He knows every strategic move or what we perceive as strategic moves. He knows whatever move we're making, but he also knows what move the opponent is making. He knows everything. Every piece on that board has to be pinpointed, and he knows exactly how to do that. He knows how to maneuver, how to move, how to shift. Now, there are some people who want to be king and they want to move a certain way. Well, guess what? He knows that too. He will take that king and move him. He'll take the whole board and win, because that's what he's going to do for us in this season. We will win. You don't get the option of losing. Losing is not on this. Like when you take a test and the test says, do you choose A or B or none of the above? So your A is almost win, your B is lose. The answer is C, none of the above. You're not going to lose in this season. You're not going to faint. You're not going to do any of that. You are going to win in this season. Good morning, Angelique. Good morning. Good morning. You are going to win in this season. We don't get the option of losing. Stop telling yourself that. I have to stop myself sometimes, and because sometimes I want to just say, I quit, I give up, I'm done, done. But we are not allowed to say that. When you're done, what does that mean? Does that mean that you're ready to check out? No, that doesn't mean that. And stop saying it. Stop saying you are done, Donna Robinson. I have to say it to myself. Stop saying that you quit. Stop saying that you give up, because we don't give up. We don't give up. We stay in the fight, honey. We stay in the fight. We like Creed. You're going to stay up in there, honey, and you're going to beat your worthy opponent down with the word, with prayer, with fasting. You are going to give the enemy a 1-2 knockout punch. And when the referee come over and raise the enemy's arm, the arm's going to fall down to the mat, because we are meaning business in this season. We are suited and booted. We are not going to go down like a chump. We are going to fight to the end. And there's no throwing in the towel. Don't nobody even have a towel to throw in. So you got to stay in the fight. You have to stay in the fight. But let me tell you what you do have. When you're feeling down, you're feeling weak, you're feeling like you can't go on anymore, you have people around you in your life that you can call. I know I could call my sissy anytime. I can call her. If I call her at 3 o'clock in the morning and say I need to talk, she's going to get up and talk to me. And there are other people that will do that too. But I know for a fact that sissy will get up and talk to me. I don't care if she's tired or what. She might be talking out of her head like we all do when we sleepy. she, she might be incoherent, talking blah, blah, blah. But she'll get up. I'll do the same. Anybody, any of you call me at 3 o'clock in the morning, guess what? I'm getting up to talk. Because man, come on. I will get up. Now you might not understand me, but I'll get up and listen. Good. Did I say good morning to Clovia? If I didn't, good morning, good morning. But yeah, so you have people like that in your life that you can call them late in the midnight hour. But God's the only one that can turn things around. God's the only one that can set it up so that even if you need help from them or they need help from you, God has given you what you need at that moment to be able to be a blessing to them, or just to give them a listening ear. And sometimes that's all people need, is just somebody to listen. They just want to talk. They just need somebody to listen. And I thank God for having people in my life like that. Angelique, Denise, all of you guys. I really do appreciate it. And the thing about it is, you could call people sometimes and they're like, what in the world? What in the world? Why, what in the world we gonna talk about? And then you find out you have so much to talk about. You find out you have so much in common. And so reach out to your sisters and your friends and your brothers and stuff. Reach out to them sometimes when you need to talk. They'll talk. They might not say what you want to hear, or don't say it the way you want to say it, but still reach out to them and have that conversation with them. And so you're going to see, oh my goodness, okay, there we go. You're going to see that all of you have something in common. Everybody going through something. When you get an opportunity to talk to somebody, you're going to find out that everybody is going through something. And it makes you not feel so isolated, like you're going through things alone. Everybody's going through something. I used to think when I was a kid, and I think because we were programmed this way, didn't we think that those people in the White House knew what they was doing? Didn't we think that they looked all fancy with their suits and ties and stuff? So we were sure that they had it together. And the ladies coming in their business suits with their sharp hair and their hair all crispy with all that hairspray and stuff. We thought, and something else I thought, or I didn't know, y'all, men, don't get mad at me. But there are a lot of men with hair implants. Did y'all know that? They got implants now. Well, it's not new, but they have implants, and a lot of them have those. Y'all, let me tell you something. I have a person that I go to see. I'm not going to tell you what he is, if he's a doctor, nurse, or Indian chief. I'm not going to tell you because it might give it away. But somebody said, do you know this person? And I said, yeah, I know the person. And they said, yeah, he's bald in the top and just got hair around the side. I said, no, the person I know, he don't, no, He's got a head full of hair. She said, I'm sure it's the same person, Donna. I'm sure it's the same person. So she said, I heard that he had hair implants. I said, what? So the next time I had to go see this person, for whatever reason, I had to go see them if they, whatever they was doing, I'm not going to say. I'm sitting there looking in his scalp, and I said, oh my goodness. I had no idea that he had those implants. I know what they look like because I met a young man years ago when they first came out, and he had some, and he was frustrated with his life, and he pulled them out at work. He was pulling them out one by one. Can you imagine what that looked like to us? But that's the kind of frustration that people can get. I had no idea, but he was so frustrated that he wanted to pull out his hair implants. Why am I talking about that? I'm saying that because you never know who a person is outside of what you know about them. You see them on the surface. They look all well put together. They even have the hair implants, suits. We have sew-ins. We have hair sew-ins. We have, a wig or whatever. We look the part on the outside. And we look well put together. Some people put their makeup on and it's impeccable. They dress impeccably. Is that a word? Impeccably. They dress sharp. I'll use that word. And they look so well put together. Then you find out they cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I mean, I'm not joking about mental health illness. But then you find out they're not no better off than you are. They have just as many problems as you do. The ones who bully other people and treat other people bad, most of the time, their lives are in turmoil. Their lives are a mess. Their lives are a mess. And they have this persona of what they present to the world, but underneath, they're going through too. So here's the point. Everybody's going through something. I don't care how dressed up they make themselves, how well put together they are, how much they make sure that every piece of makeup is on perfectly, their lips are lined perfectly, their hair is combed perfectly, inside they are going through some stuff. And that is the real truth. Everybody's going through something. Everybody is going through something. You are not alone in this world. Everybody's going through something. Everybody's struggling. Everybody's praying. Everybody's scared. And the people that tell you that their lives are perfect, they're telling a perfect lie. They are telling a perfect lie. It is some part of their life that is not 100%. There is one part of their lives that they are off, that something's off. Let's get back to these suits and ties now. When I was a kid, you see all these people in these suit and ties, you think that they are above you, that they're better than you, that they're smarter than you, and they're all of these things. When you grow up and find out they're just a bunch of people with a suit and tie on. You find good Maria. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is so good to see you. Good morning. But so you find out that all people are people. We are all going through something. We are all battling something. We are all trying to make it. We're all trying to get through it. We're all in the trenches together. But then you have people that try to make other people feel like they're in the trenches by themselves because they look down at you. I can remember being a kid and having these girls in school. The mean girls in school. Those mean girls were something. I'm here to tell you. Those mean girls would take you out in your mind, if you allow it. But if you stop for a minute, and you'll find out that the mean girls, most of the time, they had the most to hide. They had the hardest lives. They had the most turmoil going on in their houses than anyone else. But then they bully other people and then pull people in with them to bully as well. Because the best thing that they can do is get an entourage of people that think like they do. And then that way that gives them some power to behave the way that they behave. Just look at our government right now. People have emboldened some people. I'm not even going to say who, what, when, where. You know what I'm talking about. If a person is acting as a bully and everybody else is standing around watching that person bully other people, aren't they just as guilty? But I tell you what, they didn't let you bully them about those files. I am so proud of them for stepping out and voting about the files. I'm not even going to say what kind of files. Y'all all know. Maria, that is a gorgeous picture of you, girl. Look at that picture. Look at Maria, y'all. Girl, I am done with you. She is so pretty. But anyway, you guys, so he's bullied them. I heard it too, Lily. They bullied them as long as he can. He has bullied the world as long as he can. But now people start, because all of a sudden certain ones will start getting up a little bit of strength to speak up to the bully. And then after a while, they realize, wait a minute, Donna didn't do anything to me. Donna was nice to me. I don't know why I was treating her this way, but everybody else was treating her like that, so I had to treat her like that too. I had somebody say that to me before in my life. But here's the thing, you guys, don't worry about how it looks in the government. Don't worry about how things look in the world. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't worry, don't think about it, because you do have to adjust your life and you do have to do whatever you need to do to be safe. But I'm saying, sit back and watch the show, honey, because God is not playing in this season. Those folks can't do people any kind of way and there not be any repercussions. It's just not going to happen. God has a way of showing up and showing out, honey. And I'm excited about it. Don't we know about that, sissy? We have seen God show up. Let me tell you something. Thanksgiving in my grandma's house, she never had a head count. She didn't call around to everybody saying, are you coming? How many people are you bringing? She just cooked food for days, and we had food for days. Everybody got fed. Everybody ate a big plate, and everybody could go back for seconds. Because back in those days, they didn't have to have a head count. All they did was cook food for their families, did things for their families. And that's what we're going to do during this holiday. Whatever you have, I don't care if it's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich that you got to cut 8 ways. Eat that peanut butter and jelly sandwich and enjoy yourselves. Laugh about it. Don't look at what you don't have. Just deal with what you do have. What is God doing? I don't know, but he's doing something. You don't need to spend a whole lot of money on a turkey and all of that stuff if you don't have it. If you don't have turkey money, get a chicken. If you don't have chicken money, I mean to tell you, Walmart got chickens for $5. Ain't that about $5 or $6 or something? A rotisserie chicken. Go get you a rotisserie chicken and some bread. You know, I'm being very serious. It might sound funny, but I'm being serious. This is the season to be grateful for what you have, because God is in the business of shifting things when you have the least. He is in the position of shifting things when it looks like you're not going to make it. I'm here to tell you, he has a way of doing it. He has a way of doing things that will blow your mind. I'm here to tell you, it is going to be epic. I'm so excited about what God is doing in this season. He is changing lives, y'all. He is changing lives. He knows exactly where you are. He knows exactly where you need to be. He knows exactly what you need to do. He shifts things around in the atmosphere. He will change things that will blow your mind. He will take something from all the way in California and bring it to Virginia for you. You won't have to go to California to get it. All of a sudden, it's in Virginia. Things will show up in your state wherever you need it. You looking up and here it is. Oh my God, I can't believe God did this. Every single day he shows up for me, y'all. Every single day. Every single day. And he's going to continue to show up. He's going to show up for you guys. You got to have faith. You got to believe in your own abilities. Some of you, you don't even believe in your own intelligence. Some of you are extremely smart, but people have beat you down and torn you down so much that you start forgetting how smart you really are. You start forgetting how talented you really are. But I'm here to remind you that you is smart, you is kind, and you is important, honey. I'm here to tell you, don't let the enemy whisper no nonsense in your ear. Remind yourself that you are smart. You are brilliant. Whatever you're talented in, you are talented in it. Let me tell you something. I don't want to go. Let me back up and say this the right way. Denise gives away shoes and clothes and stuff, right? So that means that she has to do a whole lot of packing and putting stuff together and carrying stuff over here and tearing it down and putting it up and doing that. That's not what I want to do. I'm just here to tell you that's a gift, because you're dealing with people that need something, but yet you're dealing with people with an opinion, and they can, take you a certain place. You trying to give them some shoes and they like not grateful for them. People can be very, very ungrateful. Speaking of gratitude, you guys, I know I'm changing the subject big time. I am speaking today on the in the powder room. The powder room, that's what it's called. In the powder room. Good morning, Linda. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, my babies. I know you guys are listening. I hope you got to hear your song. She told me that her babies listen to that song. They get excited when the Morning Jolt song comes on. That makes me feel so special, you guys. They are so beautiful. You wait till you see, well, you guys have seen them. They are so cute. But anyway, good morning, babies. Auntie Donna giving you a hug. And so I don't forgot what I was talking about. Y'all know, Lord Jesus help me. What was I talking about? See, I get off, I can't help myself. Jesus. But anyway, I don't know. Anybody know what I was talking about? Oh my gosh, what was I talking about? Anyway, it's gone now. I saw my Linda pop up and I just couldn't remember nothing else because I know the babies are there. But the question today was, what is God doing? What is God doing? He is doing something special. Oh, I was saying I was speaking in the powder room today at 12 o'clock Eastern. That's on the XI platform. So, yes, thank you, Linda. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, if you guys are available to come on there, I'm going to put the information in the chat. Well, actually, I'll probably put it on my I'll probably put it on my Facebook page today. Put the powder room information on there, and you guys are welcome to join the powder room today. Come on in, you guys. Come on in and see me. It is so exciting. Look, Cheryl, you are the number one fan today in YouTube. Linda Morris is number two. You guys, thank you so much for interacting with me. If you interact on YouTube, you guys, it gives you a ranking, and it is so neat. And so if you guys are over there, that's what it is. But anyway, so I'll be speaking today at 12 on the powder room. Most of you have the information already. It's on the XI Now platform. And I'll give you here's the website. So you can go to XI Now. You can see the schedule. And Lady Denise asked me to speak on her behalf. She has something else that she needs to do today. And she knows that whenever I can, I have her back. And that's what you want too. You want somebody that can have your back when they can. Now, I can't always be on there depending on my schedule and stuff. But when I can be on there, I am there. And it is so much fun. Just like being on here. And it is so much fun. But it's ladies only. And I don't know. Sometimes they have men on there, but I don't care if the men come. Most of the time, I have to remember though, xinow.com. I have to remember that men are on this. So I don't talk about certain things that make men uncomfortable. But nowadays, they don't shoot. These men now, they know everything you know about everything. You can't say anything that they don't understand or know. I'm going to say this one more thing, and then I'm going to get off of here. There's a challenge going on. I don't know if you guys want to do this challenge or not, but I'm just going to tell you how it goes. I'm not going to tell you the outcome. Ask your husband or your significant other to pick you up from the store some chicken wings. Wait a minute. No, that's not right. That's not right. Wait a minute. Tell them to pick you up some pads with wings. Some pads and with wings. That if you put that in your search engine in YouTube or Instagram or anything, it is the funniest thing you have ever seen. Oh my God. I'm sorry, guys, but I had to say it. But anyway, tell them to get you some pads with wings. That is hilarious. But anyway, fast forward. That's the kind of stuff we talk about in the powder room. We talk about whatever we want to talk about. But today we're going to be talking about gratitude. And there's a thing that have you ever talked to somebody and you say, "Well, how are you doing today?" And they say, "I'm fine." And then they say, "But," and then or how are you doing? How's things? Is it fun? Are you having fun? Oh yeah, I'm having fun, but we had a lady in our neighborhood. If we would not ask her how she was doing. Y'all know those people. You ask her and she was gonna tell you. But when you're a kid, bunions just sound gross. Bunions and corn sound gross. You don't know exactly what it is, but you have vowed to yourself you are not going to get any of those. You don't want that on your feet. You don't know what they are. And guess what? We get old and we find out, we find out why they walking in tender vittles. And we used to call somebody tender vittles because his feet used to walk like his feet hurt all the time. But and so in this season, when someone says, "How are you?" and you're supposed to be doing something fun, tell them, I mean, I'm not saying to lie, but doggone, if you supposed to be having fun, can't you say we're having a good time versus, yeah, I'm tired, it was miserable, the ride was this, and my legs and my eyes and my butt, and blah, 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 blah. I was so outdone with this person that I was talking to. I was like, but you just said you're having a great time. How you say you having a great time and then follow it up with 19 things that are negative? Something wrong with that, man. I'm telling you. And that's what happened to me the other day. I was like, I got off the phone. I wasn't sure if they was having a good time or not. I was like, I felt sorry for them because they were supposed to be having a good time. And I'm like, well, are you having a good time? So be careful how you present your answers, Donna Roberts. I'm talking to me too, because somebody called me. I said, girl, we having a ball, but ooh, my legs, you know. So just be careful, you guys. Be careful when you're representing God's goodness. We don't know what he's doing, but we know he's up to something. So be careful how you express things. Express gratitude. I'm grateful to be on this trip. I'm grateful to be able to do this. Everybody not ready to hear all other stuff that you're going through. And I know people are sick of me. Excuse me, because sometimes, man, when I go through, I just be wanting to cry. I want to talk to somebody. But it's not, you can't bleed on everybody. Everybody cannot understand where you are. Everybody can't sympathize or empathize with you. So just be careful when you're bleeding on people. Some people are bleeding themselves, and when you call them, you have to be careful that you're not blocking up their flow or blocking them from being able to talk and say what they're going through. But she was supposed to be having a good time where she was, and honey, by the time she finished talking to me, I was like, oh my goodness, I don't even know if I even want to go the next time to certain things. I'm just saying. But anyway, you guys, you don't know what God is doing, but make sure you're positioned to receive. Make sure you're positioned, hallelujah, to get what God has for you. Make sure you are poised and ready to receive what God has for you. Make sure you are poised and ready to receive what God has for you. You hear me? Because he does have he does have something for you, but you have to be positioned, not in a position of complaining, but the position to receive. And I said this to you yesterday, but let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea driven with the wind and tossed. You can't be flaky in the season. You have to be steadfast, your feet planted, unmovable. You got to be strong in this season. There's some things that's trying to take you out in your mind, but you have to be strong in this season. Maria, I'm going to call you because I want to hear about your results. I haven't heard from you. I want to hear about the good news because I know God got some good news for you. You guys, I'm going to say this last thing because my sissy and Carilla always tell me to make sure I announce this, and I'm doing it. If you wish to donate to my channel, my cash app is My Big Sis Speaks 2911. My Big Sis Speaks 2911. My Big Sis Speaks 2911. You're not going to forget that. Go into your cash app right now and drop the girl a cash app. It don't have to be anything big. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's a song that Leslie's dad sang. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Some of y'all too young to know about that song. But Leslie's dad was a singer too. Y'all know my friend Leslie, the one that sang at my well, you know, Cheryl, you know. But anyway, you guys, I am asking, it will help keep the channel on because there are certain things that I have to pay to keep the channel on. And I have been doing it, and God has been showing up for me to do it. But you guys already know this is a season that I could use your help to do it so I can stay on the air. The light, help me pay the light bill, y'all. Y'all understand what I mean. But anyway, Cash App is $ My Big Sis Speaks 2911. Y'all know what 2911, for I know the thoughts I have for you. You guys have the best day ever. You can still do it after we get off the line. This is My Big Sis Speaks. That's it. That's all. And I'm gone. Bye-bye.